presence and one power in the universe and in my life. God, the good, omnipotent. There is no superior race. There is one race, human race. Come on! When you live an authentic life, to me that means going back to who you were and who you were designed to be. I remember in first grade, there was a little boy getting picked on. His name was Michael, and the girls would surround him, and they would start picking on him because he had large ears. And they said, "Oh, I want you to fly like Dumbo, like Dumbo." And Michael told me in confidence that he didn't like doing that. So of course, naturally, I didn't know I was going to be an advocate, but I saw the girls surrounding him, and I was like, "Hey, no, he doesn't like when you do that." So then they targeted all their energy towards me. And so it is. I knew I could handle it. Well, I found it in hindsight, I found out that I could handle it, right? Being able to see that I have always been a healer, that I've always been there when people are in despair, when people are in distress, when people are suffering. The ability to reach in that gap, the courage to step into that gap, the courage to step into that greed and do the work that's mine to do. I volunteered for the military. I volunteered to raise my hand and go overseas to Iraq. I asked to be attached to a unit that was actively in the field. Ask anyone in my family, no one would be surprised. That's who I've always been. Nursing, I got out of the military, did respiratory therapy on the way out, was a combat medic in, did respiratory therapy on the way out, went into nursing school. Have a religious studies minor and a photography minor, because that right and left brain balance was always important to me. And I was a curious kid. Always questioned authority, always questioned where I needed to be, so nothing new. So I stood there. On psych, I was a locked psych ward psychiatric nurse. Shout out to great therapists. And in that process, I had the realization that a visionary was calling me. Has anyone ever had an aha moment? Raise your hand. An aha moment. Has anyone ever had a shift of perspective? Has anyone even today, in this moment since we've been here, had a new awareness come to them? That's a new thought, my friends. Welcome home.